How call is called in distance education? A student's perspective. Distance education has been branded as cold, impersonal, and sometimes unsociable. This usually is a perception based on personal experiences. We will analyze this perception using transactional distance and community of inquiry theories. In this video, we have the perception of a face-to-face student taking his first online course in a private school in Broward, Florida.
I'm Ben Fruitman. I'm at the Sagemont School in Weston, and I'm doing Algebra 2 Honors online.
How do you feel about taking courses online?
Well, like for math, which is less of a social, where you can do a lot of it on your own, I personally work better alone than in a group setting. So for me, it works out good because I'm able to go at my own pace. I don't have to slow down for people that don't understand the concept. I can move on when I'm ready to go. And it just, it's easier for my type of learning.
That's interesting. So tell me now, how are you feeling about studying online?
At times, it does get a little, lonely because it's you and a computer screen, you don't have people to talk to, you don't have, a physical teacher standing in front of you to ask questions. You don't get, the classroom experience. But for some people, it's, that aren't as, social and don't do well in the classroom experience. This is a good resource for them.
Mm-hmm. How do you perceive the online environment when you are studying online?
It's a colder environment than a school setting.
Okay, why?
Just because you don't have the support, you don't have classmates and a teacher next to you. If you fail a test or something, you don't have someone standing there it's okay. You don't have someone to celebrate getting an A or something like you would in school. So loneliness is big with the online.
Okay, is this your first course? Or?
This is my first course.
Okay. Do you want to take other course online or not?
Probably not.
Why?
Just pacing or science courses I think would be hard without actual labs. It'd be different. Maybe I may consider an English course online. Maybe in our math, but I don't know.
How's your relationship with the teacher? How you feel it? Is she nice?
Yeah, she's nice, but it's a limited relationship.
Okay, why?
I do a lot of my learning with the screen, the internet. I don't call her as much as some other people might.
How do you feel when you're talking with her?
Well, I feel like she knows what she knows the stuff. It's not like there's assigning a person that looks over and clicks yes, you made it, or no, you fail.
Is she cold or warm?
She's warm and supportive.
Okay. What do you think about the content of the class? Do you think that is similar to your other classes or not?
Yeah, the content is very similar to a course you get in a classroom. You get all the core lessons and everything you would need to know to pass an Algebra 2 course that you would get in a normal classroom setting.
Do you think that you're learning more online or less?
Think about the same.
Okay. How many students do you know that are taking the same course in your school?
0.
0. You are the only one.
At this school, I'm the only one taking a math course online.
Okay.
But I know a lot of my friends are taking like either a Spanish course or an English course or some other course online.
Have you met other students in your course?
Like online?
Uh-huh.
No, I haven't.
No. You never talk with them?
No.
Okay, they don't have chats and they don't have boards.
They do, but I don't utilize them.
Okay, why?
So I really just don't need to. I'm passing the course well enough on my own, and I have a school setting right here. This is my primary school.
Where are your classmates located?
All over the state of Florida. FLVS, which I'm using, is available for every student in the state of Florida.
Thank you for your help, Benjamin. Analyzing Benjamin's course, we found how the transactional distance and the community of inquiry framework explain the perception of coldness that a student may have. The first theory is transactional distance. It is defined as a communication gap or psychological distance between teachers and learners. Transactional distance is the effect of the combination of three elements: a two-way communication between a student and teacher, the structure of the course, and the learner autonomy. In the case of Benjamin's math course, Benjamin has a limited communication with his teacher and a highly structured course. The combination of both elements produces a high transactional distance. The positive element is that Benjamin has a high learning autonomy that allows him to succeed in his course without being affected by the transactional distance, and his perception of coldness is reduced in this way. The community of inquiry analyzes the online educational experience based on the combination of three interdependent components: social presence, teaching presence, and cognitive presence. Social presence deals with the perception of the student as a real person in an online environment and the interpersonal relationships. Teaching presence deals with the design, facilitation, and direction that the teacher provides during the course. And cognitive presence deals with the student learning process, construction of meaning, and critical thinking. Going back to Benjamin's math course, we can find that Benjamin has a low social presence due to the lack of active participation with his classmates. The teaching presence is just medium. The course is well developed with outstanding material, but the teacher offers learning support and direct instruction only when it is required by the student. The cognitive presence is low too, because the course doesn't have challenging activities that may invite the student to participate, construct meaning, explore, and integrate new knowledge. In conclusion, is distance education cold? You have to remember that learning is basically a social activity. And coldness is an attribute attached to the subjective perception of the social interaction that we have with the teacher, the content, and our classmates during the course. The course is not cold. It is just perceived in that way with the combination of transactional distance, social presence, teaching presence, and cognitive presence.